I was 7 years old and at school the day I was called that word. I was waiting in line at the water fountain after playing kickball with some of my classmates. When it was finally my turn, a kid behind me must have thought I was taking too long. He shouted out, "Hurry up, you stupid!" And that's when he called me that word. I wasn't even entirely sure what he meant. I knew it was an adult word, and a sensitive one that I had seen cause pain for my mother once. I remember thinking to myself, why would he call me that? Maybe I had done something wrong? Maybe I accidentally cut in front of him in the line, or some other childish reason. I didn't tell my teachers what had happened. I didn't even tell my mom because I was afraid it would.
I was 10 years old when it happened to me. I was at school and I used to sit with a boy. That's the way it was in our school. One boy and one girl sat together. We were in the middle of a science lesson when I felt something on the inside of my thigh. I looked at him from the corner of my eye, and he was not looking at me. My face grew hot with embarrassment. My palms began to sweat. I sat there thinking, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe he didn't mean to. Timid as I was, I sat there, my mind racing, trying to come up with a way to speak. I opened my mouth.
I was 12 years old. Today I realized I was different. I was at church, a place in which I had grown up. I always loved it. The smell of books, the singing, the families. They had told me God was love, and when I came here I believed it. It felt safe. I was sitting in the pew, the row from the front, between my mother and my brother, when I heard it. My eyes shut up at him in disbelief. We made contact, and I realized he was looking at me. He kept talking, exposing, accusing. It seemed like he was talking about me. But I had never thought of myself in that way. People around us began to whisper. I felt ice pouring back into my back. My mother began to cry and my whole body began to shake. All of a sudden I was being compared to murderers and liars. But I was just a kid. I had never felt so much shame. I wanted to.
I was 14 years old the day my parents told me what happened. My mom said when she first saw me, I wasn't able to speak. I was shaking in fear and in pain. I didn't realize what had happened. I was covered in blood and not all of it was mine. I had to lay there until they came to collect it for evidence. My mom and dad sat on the edge of the bed and told me something had happened. They were telling me about all these people that I knew, but nothing they said made sense. It was like they were speaking another language. They were crying hysterically. I couldn't feel anything.
I was 15 years old the day I came home. It felt as if all the life had been sucked out. Mama's dinner was on the stove, and Daddy's car was outside, but the house was silent. I walked from room to room calling for my parents, my brother, my sister. My stomach began to form knots. They were gone. It felt like a bad dream. I always knew it could happen. My parents had warned me, but I never really thought it would. I realized that everything would become much more difficult now. How would I learn to drive? How would I pay these bills? What about college? Nothing.
I was 16 years old the day I let go. I was in my bedroom. I had followed my pain into a hole. I thought I could fix everything. When I woke up, no one was there. I was alone as I had ever been. I thought to myself, okay, no one knows. No one ever has to know. I could pretend this didn't even happen. But I told myself. I told them how I felt and what I did. The days following were whirlwinds of labels. My name became a number, my identity a diagnosis, and my diet a poison they called medicine. Everyone treated me differently or avoided me altogether. My own family didn't know how to talk to me anymore. I had lost myself, couldn't envision a way